Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. I'm over here with this chime. I'm at the Blessing House closing it up. It's nighttime already. It's amazing how time flies when you're having fun, right? Anyway, today's video coming up is going to be about a situation that happened today. And so I thought I'd pass it along to you guys. Sometimes things happen, you just really don't know what reason why they happen, and you just say to yourself, really? I mean, really? I mean, you guys ever say that? You say that yourself? Really? Are you kidding? Uh, Gentleman, American, is in his mid 60s and is Philippine in the mid 40s, living in USA, decided to come visit her family. They arrived here Wednesday of this week, and he was telling me that they're boots on the ground. They get on the plane, get here, everything's fine. They get through the immigration there, the customs, and they do all the stuff they need to do, and everything is perfectly and fine. Then they find themselves in the taxi, and the wife says, I really don't want to be here. I came here, I thought I'd be happy. I'm on the plane, I was excited. But when I get out and I come here, I just don't want to be here. I just don't want to be here. I want to go back to USA. He says, honey, we just spent, $2,000 getting here and all the stuff and all the things, and their family's waiting on us. She goes, I know. They have kids that are here, grown kids that are here. The kids travel back and forth. They go US, they'll go here. They're in college, so they're doing their thing. And so he says to her, she goes, I just really want to go back. He says, can we go back next week? He goes, honey, we're slotted to stay for the next, 4 months, 5 months. And she says, I don't want to stay. I just don't. I grew up here. I like it here. It's my country, and I love my country, but I want to go back. I want to go back to USA. He says, okay. So she says, honey, I love you, and I'll stay and do whatever. And she's telling him, I'll do whatever you want to do. I will stay here the 4 months, but I will just not be happy. And he asked her, she says, what makes the difference between here and USA? And why do you want to go back there so much? She says, it's not that, as you know, I have a job. I'm off work for the next few months, and that's fine. And she's a realtor. And she says, I just don't like it here anymore. That's what she told him. She said, I don't like it anymore. He said, well, can you stay a month? She said, yeah. So that is the thing. So they're going to kind of get their P's and Q's together and eventually just stay a month and go back to USA. Said, well, the kids can come visit whenever, and this, that, and other. I don't know the situation with the kids. It's none of my business, he just tells me what he wants me to know. And of course, they're happily married and everything's fine. Everything's fine with their marriage. There's no issues there. They've been married for a long time. Like I said, he's in his mid 60s. She's in her mid 40s. So there's no issues. As he says, we're committed to the end, and she is too. And so they have a happy, wonderful life there in the U.S. She just got here, and really what got her, honestly, what really got her, he said, she got off playing the smells, the odor. She says, unbelievably, why does it smell like, I never remember smelling like sewer here like that. Why does it stink? What? In the smog and the traffic in Manila, and she says, "Oh, I want to go back. I want to go back. I can deal with it better." What it is, and I know exactly what it is. She got accustomed to the environment that she was in there, and this environment is a little bit more clustered, more. It may be calmer to a lot of people, but it's hectic to a certain extent. She says you know, and I guess apparently they went to go get some food and take it to the family. And she says, I'm paying this much for a chicken. I'm paying this much. I can get 2 chicken in U.S. for that cost. So they realized, and she realized, she says, it's cheaper for me to live in USA than it is here. And I think that just depends on the person. As you know, in some cases it is. It depends on the person and what they're spending. Because you know as well as I do. I mean, chickens are same here, cost pretty well anywhere from $3 to $5 to $6 for a small bird, and in U.S. you can get a big old chicken for $5 there, and so there you go. So that's really a kind of open. I go, wow, I never heard that one before. He said, yeah. He said he's just in shock. So I said, well, what do you do? He said, we're going to stay here a month, and then we'll head back, and then she's just going to stay off work for a while. She's not going to go back to work, and they're going to travel. They're actually, the first trip they're going to do, since it's coming into summer, and they're going to Yellowstone. That is the thing they're going to do, Yellowstone. They don't have a RV or anything like that. It's not like, she said, we're going to Yellowstone. I want to see the sights and sounds of USA that I've not seen before. They're going to Yellowstone. They're going to Painted Canyon. They're going to Grand Canyon. And they're going to head up to Sedona in my old neck of the woods that they never have been, and go up into Nevada and end up in Las Vegas, which they're not gamblers, they're Christian. They don't drink or anything like that, he said. So they're just going to stay at one of the casinos and kind of filter from there. So they got 3 or 4 months off that they were slotted to be here. They got 1 month here, so they have 3 months off there. And it's a job. She's a real estate broker. She's a broker for real estate. So that means she basically has the ability to do whatever she wants to do being a broker. But so there you go. I want to thank everybody for watching my video. I want to thank everybody for always taking the time. This was really an interesting one, I have to say. I didn't say their names because they told me not to, so I didn't do that. I respect them for that, you know. Even though I almost did a couple times, and I said, "Oh, they said not to." So thank you so much, and thank you always for watching our videos. And you hear the turkeys in the background, the dogs, the cats, all the noise. Ruth says the best thing we ever did was buy this expandable house. She said that today at lunch and yesterday at dinner. It is so noisy, you can hear it. You go inside there, you can't hear anything. Maybe it's because we're noticing it more, and so we get more aggravated. I don't know. Thank you.